Hey everyone, welcome back to my anime channel, Gizanime, where we do figure unboxings for the foreseeable future. Until I can maybe get back into the reactions, but until then, unboxings are where it's at. And today's unboxing is going to be a Portgas D-Ace from One Piece, this SMSP, the brush figure. This thing looks pretty nice looking, at least from the picture on the box. So let's take them out though, see what it looks like, and I'll see you there. Alright, so from initial viewing of this figure, I've got to say that the sculpt looks really nice. The attention to detail and the muscle definition and the shading are incredibly well done. And also just the attention to detail itself. Starting off with this really unique looking little clasp on the hem of his hat, basically holding it together, this little skull here. This thing looks really well done, and like just the attention to detail in that little small piece itself is already incredible. We've got the tried and true beads that are around his neck. Really bright, vivid red. They kind of have like this glassy sheen or look to them. They are, however, plastic, but they still look really nice for being such a small little item around his neck. Then, of course, you have his face. You really can't see him too well, but he does have the freckles around the sides of his face, under his eyes, beside his nose. There's just a few of them, and they're not really that predominant, but they are there. His face overall looks pretty nice. The mouth looks a little off, kind of, but the hair, the eyes, his nose, the rest of the features look really well done. Right, you've got the top of his hat too, with another set of those red beads around the top of it, with those two smiley faces as well that kind of adorn the top of his hat. Not sure if they actually ever signify anything, or if it's just some kind of aesthetic that Oda put on the hat to give him just a little more definition by himself, or a little more flair, basically. Also, this is a better look at his face. Now, looking at it this way, his mouth doesn't look that bad actually. You've got like this little bracelet or circlet around his hand. It's a little free-floating little item. It actually moves, obviously. Right, then you have the Whitebeard Jolly Roger on the back of his back, obviously. The tattoo that signifies, what group of pirates he's with. Obviously, the Whitebeard Pirates. Ace, if nothing else, really adored Whitebeard and really wanted him to be the king of the pirates. Even though, Luffy wants that. You have this really nice kind of like watermelon colored bag that he's holding on his back as well, with the dark greens and the lighter greens, kind of giving it, like I said, that watermelon kind of vibe or feel to it. It's definitely interesting looking, that's for sure. Alright, then we have these black shorts that he's wearing with this nicely detailed belt that has all of these loops going around it as well. There's quite a few folds and creases in his shorts. The attention to detail and the shading is actually pretty phenomenal in these, or on them. Then you have this really long dagger that's by the side of his waist, with again kind of the whole watermelon color as well. The entire thing is green. Even these little bands here are green, but they look like they're more of a darker brown, but they're a really dark green. You have some detail on the hilt right here of the dagger as well. It's kind of hard to see it, but there's a bunch of little like circles or holes. It kind of looks like a flute almost. Then you have like these little ridges as well. You have this like little bag, this blue bag on the bottom of his shorts as well. probably where he holds his VV cards or whatnot. Just wanted to give a little nod to the boots as well. These things are actually really nice looking. You have this silver band across the front of them. 2 little clasper buttons on the side. They actually look like they're really nicely well detailed boots for, you know, a figure of this size. Definitely something you would go hiking in, that's for sure. They look really durable. But yeah, that is the SMSP, the brush figure from Banpresto of Portgas the Ace from One Piece. Let me know what you all thought of this figure. I have gotten a few more as of late, just random things from this toy-based store that I go to. So I'll be looking forward to those unboxings as well in the future at some point. Let me know what kind of One Piece figures you all want. I will see you all next time.